It's pretty amazing to see Democrats and their friends in the media constantly dodge all of the evidence pointing to Joe Biden's involvement in the Biden family influence peddling business.
The Republicans have made lots of major allegations against Biden, against President Biden. None of that's been proven.
There are no crimes here. It is all smoke. No fire.
There's literally no evidence that this ties back to the president of the United States.
The idea that's being propagated by Republicans is that Joe Biden was involved in this to a significant extent and they believe benefited financially from these business relationships, although they have as of yet been unable to prove any such allegation.
Right, because Republicans have failed to produce a video of Joe Biden saying, "Hunter, I need you to tell the head of Burisma that if he gives us $5 million each, then I will have the prosecutor investigating him fired." That must mean that Joe Biden is innocent of any wrongdoing. Never mind that the extremely thorough investigations Republicans on the Hill are conducting reveal a pretty clear picture of exactly how the Biden family business works, including payments from foreign countries to family members, including one of Joe Biden's grandchildren. But hey, Joe has always said he didn't know what Hunter was doing.
I don't know what he was doing. I know he was on the board. I found out he was on the board after he was on the board, and that was it. You know, there's not one single bit of evidence, not one little tiny bit, to suggest anything done was wrong.
I have bad news for all of the people who are hiding behind Joe Biden's word and the so-called lack of direct evidence tying him directly into Hunter's business schemes. A batch of emails from Joe Biden's time as vice president was recently released by the National Archives in response to a Freedom of Information Act request. And they show clear coordination between Hunter's business partners and the vice president's office on messaging and reporting around what Hunter was doing with Burisma. Add that to the email Hunter and Joe were both CC'd on about prep for a call with the president of Ukraine. Things aren't looking too good. To borrow a phrase the media loved in the Russia investigation, the walls are closing in on Joe Biden. From the newly released emails, we see clear coordination between the VP's office and Hunter's associates. Hunter's longtime partner, Eric Sherwin, literally wrote a statement for the vice president's office about how to respond to questions about Hunter and Joe's involvement with Burisma. And this was the response, quote, "VP signed off on this. That's the smoking gun." And you can bet there's going to be even more direct evidence revealed in the coming days. As a reminder, David Weiss just announced he intends to bring gun charges against Hunter Biden sometime this month. Last night on this program, the head of the Oversight Committee, Congressman James Comer, made this excellent point.
The gun charge is the only one of the dozen crimes that Hunter Biden has committed that you can't tie into Joe Biden. It's the one charge that you can't nail Joe Biden on. Everything else, the money laundering, the violation of the Foreign Agents Registration Act, the tax evasion, the bribery, everything else, the racketeering, you can tie Joe Biden in with that.
Exactly. Burisma is just the tip of the iceberg. Romania, Kazakhstan, Russia, China. We don't know if the guy in the White House is making decisions based on what's good for the country or what's good for his obligations related to the family business. This is very clear evidence of direct involvement from Joe Biden. And every single person should be concerned about this, especially if you voted for Joe Biden. They told you this man would restore decency to the Oval Office. The adults were back in charge. Instead, we may have a compromised president. As a citizen of this country, I'll tell you, I am deeply concerned, and I sure hope to see movement on this.